Welcome back everyone, welcome to part 2 of our Double Down Sunday. In this video we're going to be drawing Hobbes from Calvin and Hobbes. Let's get started in the center of our page and draw a large oval for the nose. So we're going to start right in the middle. We'll start with the left side, going out, and then down towards the bottom. We're going to go out towards the right, and then back up towards the top. Let's add a small oval on the top left for a highlight. Just going to go all the way around, and back up, and then we'll fill the nose in black. And we'll move out to the side and draw 2 ovals for the eyes. Let's start on the left side, go all the way around towards the bottom, and then back up. Let's line this up on the right side and do the same thing. Coming down to the same height, and then back up. Let's add a small circle on the top of each eye for a highlight. So we're going to go all the way around, and back up. And we'll fill the bottoms of the eyes in black. Let's move down and draw the top edge of the mouth. We're going to start directly underneath the left eye, curve down underneath the nose, and then pull that up on the right. Let's add a bracket on the corners of the mouth. Stepping in, just curve up and then down. Let's open up the mouth. We're going to start on the left side, curve down, and just pull that up on the right. Let's fill the inside of the mouth in black. Let's move down and draw the chin. We're going to start over on the left side. So we curve down underneath the mouth, and then back up on the right. And then we're going to add some furl on the side of the cheeks. Let's start on the left, go out and then down. Now we're just going to taper that back up and in. Let's add a few more points. Starting back on the left, going up and out. And go up and in. And we'll add one more pointing up towards the side. Just going to curve this up and out. I'm just going to pull this in and then down. Now to connect the inside of the fur with the curve going up above the eyes. So let's start on the left side. We're going to go up towards the top, round this out, and then come back down on the right side. Let's add that thick eyebrow along the top of the head. We're starting on the left, start with a short angle line coming down and in. Do the same thing on the right. Now I'm just going to follow that same curve, going across from left to right. And then we'll fill the eyebrow in black. Now we're going to move back down and draw the outside of the head. From the top of the fur, I'm just going to curve up and just bend that in towards the middle. We're going to leave a little gap in the center. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. Going out and then down. And then we'll add some fur along the top of the head. Starting back on the left, curve up and over towards the right. I'm just going to pull that back down towards the middle. Let's add one more. Going out. And it'll come down towards the top of the head on the right side. Let's add the ears on the side of the head. We start on the left side, draw a half circle. Going up, rounding out the ear, and then pulling that in. Let's line this up on the right side. Do the same thing, going up, down, Let's trace the ears along the inside, just leaving an even space gap all the way around. And then we'll fill the outside of the ears in black. Let's add some tiger stripes along the side of the head. Starting from the base of the ear, curve down and in, and just taper that out towards the side. Let's fill those areas in black. And then from the top of the fur on the inside, we're going to curve up and out towards the side of the head. And then again, we'll fill the inside in black. Now we're going to move down and draw on the side of the body. Let's start over on the left side, just underneath the head. Draw a straight line coming all the way down towards the hip. Move over towards the right and do the same thing, coming down towards the same height. And then from the hips, let's move to the center and down, draw a curve, left to right, going up and then down. And then leaving a gap in the center, we'll go to the left side, curve the leg going out and down towards the heel. Move over towards the right and do the same thing. Let's round out the bottom of the feet. We're going to start from the heel, we'll curve the foot coming down and then up towards the toes. Now going back to the left side, let's round out the top of the foot. We're going to go up, just going to bend this down, aiming towards the heel, we'll stop right about there, and we'll curl that back up towards the inside of the leg. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going up, bending that down, and then we'll curl that back up on the inside. Let's move back up to the hips and round out the side of the leg. We start on the left, curve out, and then down on top of the foot. Let's separate out the toes. From the outside, we're going to step in, draw a curve, going up, and hooking that in, leave a gap, and draw that again. We're also going to add a patch in the center of the body. From the left side, we're going to step in just underneath the head, draw a straight line coming all the way down towards the hip. Do the same thing on the right. And we'll connect the bottom with a curve, coming down and then back up. And then we'll move back up and draw on the arms. From the top of the body, we're going to step down, curve the inside of the arm, going out and then down towards the wrist. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. And then from the wrist, we're going to add in the thumbs. Let's start from the left side, draw a small half circle, coming in and then back out. At the end of the thumb, we'll add a bracket. Let's add 3 fingers on either side. We're going to start from the bottom of the thumb, curve down and then up around the bracket. Step down, curve down and up the second finger. And then the third finger, we're going to go up, round up the arm, and then tuck this up underneath the head. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to add the tail coming out from the left side. Let's start from the hip, start by curving down, and then up, and then we'll curl the tail coming back down. Round this out, and then coming down. Let's round out the tip of the tail, a small half circle, and we'll follow that same curve going up, down, and then back up in behind the leg. Now we're going to go in and start adding some stripes. Let's start by separating out the wrist, starting from the top of the thumb, curve up and then out on both sides. And then we'll repeat that same curve going up towards the top of the arm. So we'll leave an even space gap all the way up. From the top of the arm, let's just curve this in and then down, in behind that patch. And we'll add stripes coming down the side of the body. Let's start on the left, draw a straight line coming in, line this up on the right side, and we'll repeat this all the way down towards the hips. Now to finish the stripes across the leg, we're going to start back on the left side, curve down the middle, and back up. Let's go back over towards the left, curve in and then down. Same thing on the right, and we'll do that one more time. Let's darken up the end of the tail. We're going to step up, draw a curve coming out and in. Let's fill that tip in black. And we'll continue drawing these curves across towards the inside of the tail. Start from the top. Let's work our way in towards the side of the leg. And that's pretty much it. There's Hobbes from Calvin and Hobbes. I hope you enjoyed this week's Double Down Sunday. Please make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.